Hello everyone. Now in this video 77, I'm going to talk about tracking your departmental training budget. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out that what is the month to date use and balance budget that you have that you need to know so that you will plan your training calendar properly. So just using some if function, we will be able to do that. Now let me show you the setup that I have done here now. Okay, now this is actually a simpler version of one of the question asked from student. So this is what happened here is we have a monthly tracking of all the training, and they are who is attended the training, who has which department they are from, and how much is the budget that they have spent for the training. So this is going to be tracked every month. Right now, I simplified it. It's a very long and tedious process, but I'm making it simple. And what the department need to do now is to track for each of the department from every month how much they have spent for the training and how much year to date they have spent, and then a year-to-date balance that they have in the department. So if they've already overshot the budget, you will turn red. Okay, so let's see how we can do this calculation. So even before we start, right, I will need you to actually look into getting the table done properly first. So I'm going to select this table, and I'm going to use this thing called formula create from selection. I'm going to create name for each of these columns. So the first column is going to be month, the second column is going to be DPT, and the last one here is going to be training cost. So I'm just going to use the top row. Okay. Now, when I look into this list here, I have these three names. Okay. So when I choose the information called month, it will highlight the month for me. If I choose the information called department, it will highlight the department for me. On top of that, I also want it to be a dynamic table. So I'm going to insert it as a table. Insert this as a table, and table has a header. So I'm going to call this, okay, without the color. So I'm going to take away the color, but I'm going to call this not table 2. I'm going to call it as budget. Right, budget. I'm just going to call this table as budget. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to highlight this area here to write the formula, right? So I'm going to highlight the whole thing here. Okay, and I'm going to copy the formula later, but this time I'm going to write equals to, now just a very quick sum if function, sum if with S, because I have two conditions. I need to find out which department and which month. First thing I need to tell them is the sum range. So in this case, it's the training cost, the training cost that we pay for the training. Then I will tell them to look for the department. Okay, so that's the department, and the department is basically the drilling department. I'm going to make sure I log only the G, then comma, and the month, MONPH, the month, I'm going to use this particular I2, which is going to be log only the 2. Oops, I pressed the wrong key. It's going to press the 4. I'm going to log only the 2, make sure that it doesn't go down, and that's it. Right? All I need to do just press Control Enter. I'm done. So all those department that has spent the money in each and every month, it will be recorded here. So if you can see January, February, and March, the budget overrun, there's a deficit for each of the month, which is allocated based on this calculation here. So this calculation here is the total budget from here. 1.2 million for the 12 months. So it's about 10,000 plus. 12 months, right? 10,000 plus. But there are some of them have bigger budget than the rest. Okay, so we look how it goes. Now, these are the total budget that has been spent. So it's 1.38. So something is wrong here. So let's calculate this again. We'll take the sum of all this. There you go. 1.38. That's the total budget for all. Right, total budget for all. And yeah, we need to do something about this as well. But nevertheless, we are going to calculate based on the total. See, if you look at some of the department, they overshot the budget. So the departments such as HR, they have not spent a single cent on training yet. Okay, they are organizing it, but have not spent any training on it. So they are keeping it for the end year. and so on. So it's got 64,000 left. But if you look at MD Office has spent the budget almost every month except May. Now you know that which month is overshot, and which month and which department has overshot their budget given in this tracker. All right, so I hope you like this video. Please share it with all the people who do all this kind of tracking, and if they need any assistance, please call me. So I will try to my best to help you if you contact me. Please like and share my video. Contact me through the YouTube. Contact me through the Facebook, LinkedIn. Yeah, please. Thank you so much, and I hope you like the video. See you soon in my next video.